My name is Michael Nardacchione.
I'm Heisla Collins.
My name is Jenny Hawkinson.
Since I've been working here, I've connected with a community that is intricate and rich and complicated, and where I have learned a lot from my peers.
I started out exploring just stories of my childhood, and over the years I've explored more about how my story intersects with the community and how, what is home to a wider community.
The community aspect and the producing of the art are kind of synonymous with one another. They're intricately involved. My job as an artist is also as a keeper of the traditions and as a teacher, teaching what I know to the community.
I think the grants were meant for artists who want to put in some time for their community. We're at the Securso residence. There are 32 low barrier residents here. I decided to add these murals. This is a native medicine wheel with spirit animals. White wolf is my tribe, so it adds a little personality to it.
I went for an artist residency in Alert Bay. I was really interested in the connection of my friends from the Downtown Eastside to this small town of Alert Bay. And I decided I would make a floating house to talk about the passage that people often take between the two communities.
When I came to Vancouver in the 70s, I landed up in Downtown Eastside. When I moved to Victoria, I landed back to Downtown Eastside. When I moved up to Prince George, I came back to the Downtown Eastside. This magnet always brings me back to the Downtown Eastside because the people are they're so real.
I work at a place called Mission Possible, and we have a studio where we have a group of artists who are at varying levels of experience in their art making practices. And so every year the grant comes around, we're all encouraging each other to apply. I offer my time to be able to help people fill out the grants, and it's fun just sitting down with people and saying like, okay, like if you had nothing holding you back, what would you want to do?
Well, the mural that's on the side of the building was done here 5 years ago, and it was called Through the Eye of the Raven. I was part of the design committees, and I helped work on painting it. I was part of the crew. There were 5 of us. It took 5 weeks, 6 days a week. I was working with some really high-end painters who knew what they were doing.
I feel accepted by the community. I feel accepted by the organizations. I feel accepted by the city and also my peers.
Before I moved here, I was adamant about never wanting to live in a city. And so it's interesting that I floated and landed in the Downtown Eastside, which is in the middle of the city. But I think the reason why I was so drawn to this place was because it's small, and people talk to each other on the street, and there's a very strong sense of us.
A community is basically what you make it. To me, my heart, my soul, my spirit's in Downtown Eastside.